guys, what's it's me, Will, and welcome back to another video, and yeah, I'm back. Now, I know I've not uploaded in a little bit. I feel kind of bad for that. It's been about 2 weeks since my last video, and yeah, we haven't really done any gameplay or commentary videos in a bit. So I thought, with the final Smash Bros. Character being announced, that it will be the final Smash Bros. Character, I thought, why not talk about who I want the final Smash Bros. Character to be. Now, loads of people have put out loads of great suggestions, such as Rayman, hell, even Gex. Yes, if you guys don't know who Gex is, look him up. But I want to talk about the character which is possibly one of the most requested characters, probably more than Master Chief, or even, hell, some of the other characters. I'm going to talk about Crash Bandicoot. Now, if you guys don't know who Crash Bandicoot is, it was a platformer from the 90s. The first game was 1996, and it came out on the PlayStation, and yeah, let's just say Crash was very popular back then. He recently got a resurgence thanks to the Insane Trilogy in 2017, then Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled in 2019, I think it was, and recently Crash 4 in 2020. So I think it would be more than fitting for Nintendo to capitalize, and if they can get Activision on board, get Crash Bandicoot in the game, as he has been requested even back since Smash Bros. Started, when there was a poll back in the day to say, if there was a Smash 2, what character would you like to see? And Crash ranked number 4 on that list, just getting beat out by a few other characters. But yeah, I think it would be amazing, and with the supposed little tease in Crash's 25th anniversary post where he talks about stuff on his bucket list, with this supposedly being a red circle on a white letter looking thing, maybe we might see him. But in today's video, guys, I'm going to be talking about my wish list and what I want to see from Crash Bandicoot if he does get put in Smash. Now, if you guys want to see me talk about Spyro the Dragon, let me know down in the comments below. I'll do a video on Spyro. I like Spyro just about as equally as Crash. But yeah, getting into some of the stuff which Crash will be able to do is he would have the 3-hit combo, 3-jab combo, where he stumbles forward, he does one hit, he does one punch, another punch, and then he does like a kick, which would be a reference to Mind of a Mutant and Crash of the Titans. I think it would be kind of cool to show off his kind of silly, more wacky Looney Tunes style. I think Crash will be more kind of not too floaty, but not too heavy. He'll have like that perfect style, and he'll be very similar to Banjo, Sonic, and even Mario. You know, similar to his other platforming, you know, characters alongside of him. I think Crash would be quite a unique character to have, but at the same time, he doesn't really have a gimmick. I think his moves would be mainly based off of his actual stuff in games. Same with skins and stages and stuff, obviously. But let's get into his moves anyways. I think his neutral B should be his spin. Now, Crash is iconic for his spin. It's how you break boxes and stuff like that, obviously. Crash's most famous move is probably the spin. So you got to have it put in the moveset somewhere. I think up B should be the death spin tornado, the death tornado spin, which is where Crash basically, if you do it, he will spin up in the air. I think that would work really well. It will be similar to stuff like DK's up and Bowser's up, stuff like that. But at the same time, it won't be as bad as, say, Little Max or even Ryu and Ken Shoryuken to get on the stage. But you know, it's a pretty good one. If we don't do the Death Tornado spin for or up B, guys, I think the arrow crates from Crash would work really well. If you guys don't know, there is different types of crates, so life crates, TNT crates, stuff like that. But I think there's an arrow crate where it has an arrow and Crash can basically bounce on them. I think that would be really cool. It would be similar to Sonic's coil, like the spring, or you know, like stuff like that. I think that would work really well. For a side B, I think you would do like a beaker throw as kind of like a reference to the lava systems from some of the Crash games. But also, I think it would be a cool nod to Crash on the Run. To be honest, guys, with this moveset, you would think it would be very easy. It's really not. Trying to come up with certain things like a side B. Originally, I was going to put it as like a spin or something, but I decided not to. I think for down B, Crash would have the belly flop, similar to like the Bowser bomb, where Bowser jumps up in the air, drops down. I think Crash could either have that as his downbeat or have the bazooka. I think that would be kind of cool. I think for his dash attack, he would have to slide, so you'd like run, slide, and kick, somewhat like Sonic's dash attack. For smash attacks, it'd be similar to Crash of the Titans and Might of the Mutants, like different stuff that he has from that. Like his combat style from that, with like all the different types of like kicks and handsprings. Obviously, Crash isn't the most athletic of mascots, but he's not too bad when it comes to that. For his final smash, I think he would trigger a thing where the opponent has to run away from the boulder, similar to the chase levels commonly found in Crash Bandicoot games, with them eventually getting hit, and maybe if they can, implement it, have it similar to if you get hit in the Crash games, it would roll up the screen, you can see Crash's face like pressed up against the screen. I think that would be kind of cool to see. If not, just them get flattened, and the finishing touch would be Crash shouting "whoa" when it happens. I think that would be kind of cool. I think also a cool Easter egg to put in there is with Crash, is have certain. Mega Man got specific death animations then where he where he goes in like the little orbs. I think it would be cool. Crash, say if he loses in like the HP battles, I think that would be kind of cool where he goes into the ghost form and he floats up and he shouts "whoa." Or, I don't know, if he falls off, sometimes you'll see like shoes come flying up and you hear like a little distant "whoa." I think that would be kind of like a nice little Easter egg put in there for Crash. There's a lot of things Nintendo could do with Crash because of him being kind of a silly and wacky kind of character. I mean, he originally was based off a Looney Tunes style character, so I think that would be kind of cool to implement. Sorry guys, I'm just having a drink. For costumes, before we get into that, I think it would be cool also if they can do a Steve situation from Minecraft, which sounds a bit weird, but have it where Crash can change to Coco and it wouldn't really implement too much, like it wouldn't change too much. Obviously the voice line would have to be changed for Coco, but I think it could still work. I think it would be like a cool little thing where you can either play as Crash or you can play as Coco. But I think for the colours, there would just be recolors of, say, a colour for Crunch, Coco, Rotona, Cortex, Ripperoo, and Tiny or Dingle, something like that, or even Embryo. Just, like references to like Crash characters, or even a Blue Hyena Crash would be kind of cool. I think that would be a nice little touch. But I thought, what if there were actual skins available for Crash where they change them up a little bit? Similar to Mario's building and wedding outfits from Mario Maker and Odyssey and Smash, or even Cloud's alternate costume, where I picked out 4 because I didn't want to overcrowd them, but I think it would be kind of cool to have Biker Crash, because it's one of Crash's most iconic things. It's literally the box art of Crash 3 as Crash on the motorcycle with Coco. I think Retro Crash would be a big one, which I think most people would enjoy a lot. I know I would use it tons. I know for a fact I'd use Crash tons. But I think it would be cool to have Retro Crash be in there. I think for my third one, I kind of looked at the Crash 4 skins a bit and kind of looked thinking which ones would be kind of nice to throw in there. And I think Balloon Crash would be a funny little one. I think it would be similar to like the Crafted World Yoshi, or stuff like that, where it kind of changes the textures up a bit. I think it would be kind of cool to do that with Crash and have him be like a balloon animal. And I think for my final one, I just went, screw it, I'll throw him in there. Fake Crash would be amazing. I don't think we're going to get Fake Crash. There might be a reference to him with, I don't know, Crash having green shorts and like Dark Affair or something. But I don't think they're going to be able to put him in because Fake Crash has a very distinct voice compared to Crash. It's not the same, so unless they put in the voice lines, or I don't know, maybe he doesn't talk at all when he uses it, I think Fake Crash would be a cool little skin to put in there. I don't think they'll put him in, but it would be kind of cool to add. For Crash Taunts, I thought his up would be his selfie from Crash 4. Sometimes if you complete a level, Crash will run up and take a selfie with phone. It feels weird seeing Crash with a phone, but for his side, I think he should get out his yo-yo, which he's had since the originals. He'll sit and play with a yo-yo, do some tricks, wrap himself up in it, and then kind of cancel it. And I think for the last one, they could either have a thing where he sleeps or he does the crash dance, which kind of conflicts what I'm going to say, as because for his winning animations, I said he should do the crash dance or he should be sleeping. I couldn't really think of a, sorry for that, I couldn't really think of a down thing unless, I don't know, Aku Aku pops up or something, but, you know, I couldn't think of any. For the music, I said it should be from levels such as the original. I said some of them should be from games, some of them should be from like levels in the games. So I think I said the original Crash theme, Warped. I don't know. I think I said some of the boss ones like Cortex and stuff like that. But just, you know, certain level tracks, or even the Crash 4. Some of the Crash 4 stuff would be kind of cool. For stage, I said there would be two. I said there would either be Cortex Castle, or there would be Insanity Beach. But I also said if we can't get either one of those, if we can't get one of those, or we only get one stage, I said it would be cool to have a warp room like stage for Crash 3, where you see Coco like frantically typing in the background, and it warps you to a bunch of different stages, such as, I don't know, one of the ice stage like Cold Hard Crash, or the original, like, I don't know, like the Crash 4 Starting Beach, well, like the Spyro floaty, or even, I don't know, have it take you to like one of the prehistoric stages. Something cool like that would be kind of nice. And finally, before I end the video, guys, we are going to be talking about Mii costumes. Now, usually, it's not always, but for some Mii costumes, I think it would be kind of cool to have. So I have picked a character / characters for each slot to make it, you know, interesting. You know, so there's one for Brawler, Sword Fighter, and Gunner. For Brawler, there is 3. So I'll do Sword Fighter and I'll do Gunner first. For Sword Fighter, I picked Crash Fortuna because she kind of like got that piratey kind of space pirate kind of theme, interdimensional pirate. So I think it would fit her quite well to have her be like a skin. For Gunner, we have Cortex. I think it's just kind of a no-brainer to put Cortex in there for a Gunner. You can't really come up with much for that. And for Brawler, we have either Coco, Crunch, or even Mascot fake, like Mascot Crash. The one from the adverts. I don't know. I'm gonna throw it up on the screen, guys. But if you just look up Crash Bandicoot adverts, like Mascot advert, you'll see what I'm talking about. He was in all the old ads, like the famous one where he goes to the old Nintendo headquarters and shouts for Mario. That one, I would even take that over Crash. Yeah, it wouldn't be that cool to see him just be a costume, but I would take him over, you know, not getting Crash at all. I think it'd be quite a cool little subtle Easter egg. Is have it based on the mascot suit, which even like designs which people have made for games like Fall Guys and stuff like that, even they use the mascot as like a base. So I think it would be kind of cool to throw in there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of my list of things for Crash to be able to do in Smash. Will we get Crash? I'm not sure, to be honest. I think it would be cool to have Crash in Smash. He might even rival Sonic the Hedgehog as my main. I don't know. But after Kazuya, this character, which we don't know when it's coming out, if it's coming around September, there's a higher chance of it being Crash, because that's when his 20th anniversary is. But I really hope it is Crash, or it's Spyro at the least. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry for not uploading. It's been really hot in the UK recently, so trying to record has not been the best, and to be honest, I haven't really had anything to record. Sorry this video is a bit long, but I hope you guys do in fact enjoy, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.